Baltimore Ravens head coach John Harbaugh had a lot to answer for on Monday after the team's shocking 41-40 collapse against the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night. The Ravens put up 40 points, rushed for more than 235 yards, and still somehow managed to lose, a result that had literally never happened before in NFL history. So what went wrong? And more importantly, what needs to change? Harbaugh admitted that the Ravens have developed a troubling habit: blowing late-game leads. "We've won a lot of games, and we've had a lot of two-score leads," he said. "But I think we've lost 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken. That's too many. We need to be really thoughtful about how we approach those situations going forward." Translation: Baltimore has all the talent in the world, but their late-game decision-making hasn't been good enough. The collapse began with a simple 3-and-out, giving Josh Allen and the Bills a chance to mount a comeback. Things really fell apart when Ed Oliver forced a fumble from Derrick Henry, flipping the momentum instantly. From there, it was chaos. The most controversial moment came with just over a minute left, when Harbaugh faced a 4th and 3 at the Ravens' own 38-yard line. Up by just 2 points, he had a choice: trust Lamar Jackson and the offense to close it out, or punt and trust his defense. He chose to punt. Fans and analysts have been debating that call nonstop. Looking back, Harbaugh admitted he wishes he'd put the ball in Lamar's hands. "Maybe we could have had a naked boot, maybe just let Lamar run it," he said. But in the moment, Harbaugh noticed something was off with Jackson physically and decided to send out the punt team. That decision gave the Bills one last chance, and they took it. Of course, the punt wasn't the only issue. The 3 play calls before that failed to pick up even a single first down. Harbaugh acknowledged that communication on the sideline wasn't great, and the team didn't look prepared for the situation. "In hindsight, no, the plays didn't work. Maybe we could have done something different," he admitted. Defensively, Baltimore just couldn't hold up late. They gave up 22 points in the 4th quarter alone. Yet Harbaugh still insists he trusts his defense. "Our defense is going to be really good," he said. "I know there's doubt about that right now, but I guarantee you they're going to play really good football this year." That's a bold claim after surrendering 41 points, but to be fair, the Ravens' defense did have some big moments earlier in the game. They forced a turnover on downs and only allowed Buffalo to stay alive thanks to a lucky tipped ball touchdown to Keon Coleman. Still, when you're up 15 with a quarter left, there's no excuse for letting a win slip away. NFL research even put the loss in perspective. Before Sunday night, teams that scored 40-plus points and rushed for 235 or more yards were 277-0 in NFL history. The Ravens are now the first team to hit those marks and still lose. So where does that leave Baltimore? Optimists will say this was just a freak game, an anomaly that won't happen again. But critics see a pattern, a team that just can't finish when it matters most. Harbaugh knows it has to change. He talked about being intentional with communication, play calling, and mindset the next time they're protecting a late lead. The real question is whether the Ravens can actually fix it, because in a conference stacked with quarterbacks like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow, letting games slip away late is a recipe for disaster. For now, all Ravens fans can do is hope that this latest collapse is the wake-up call the team needed.